Thanks very much, brother. Now, to introduce the man himself, who looks like he's sweating a little bit, the king of extra salt, the ruler of Blackwall Hill. In battle, he's known as XVendettta. At home, he's known as Dad. To me, he's known as the guy I beat at Tekken 4. The one, the only, Joshua Sean Langley.
Yay!
First off, I want to say thank you for all coming to our wedding and actually dressing up. Like, it's really awesome. Like, the effort that you guys have gone into is, like, great. Emma, can I just say you look beautiful as always. As always. Yeah. The bridesmaids, you're alright. No, you're beautiful. That's all good. And to the boys, sharp as always, lads. It's all good. Can I just raise Sorry. Can I just raise a glass to these beautiful people up here with me? To these people.
To these people.
Yes. You wouldn't even be able to read it anyway. This wedding started off as a breadcrumb of an idea. I thought to myself, I wonder if Emma would do a themed wedding. I brought up our invites and discussed what we wanted for ideas. The great thing about this girl is that we're always on the same page when it comes to awesome things. We wanted something truly awesome that would make people go, hey, that's pretty good. We contacted a friend that only a week ago was rubbing shoulders with comic book royalty in New York Comic Con, Patrick Brown. A huge thank you to you, even though you're not here. And to Liz, that did all the crafting stuff that you see around, the popcorn boxes and everything. Thank you for helping us out. It truly has turned out amazing. So thank you to Liz. Can I just raise a glass to Liz, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, if you know my lovely, beautiful, sweet wife, an amazing woman in Emily, and I know that the last couple of years have been tough on all of us, and I'm sure Barry would be so proud of everything you both have done and accomplished. When Emma and I first got together, I used to mess with Barry quite a lot. One day while they were out, I decided to go next door to Karen Barry's and move some things around. I set a bunch of toys in the middle of the floor and went home. Barry didn't mention anything. A few days later, I came home to find both my wheelie bins in my kitchen. I laughed and went next door to say, well done, Barry, good one. Now here's the funny thing with Emma's dad. You never knew if he was, he never knew if he was joking. I walked in and he said, you better put your bloody bins away, you'll get rats. I laughed and said, good one. Then he'd give me that look that made me question everything about the joke. Everything about the joke. There were many times I would go over to Emma and say, I think your dad's mad at me. But behind the scenes he was just laughing to Karen saying, I got Josh. So here's to Barry. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you again for coming and have an amazing night. Cheers.
Well done, Joshua. Now, to move on to a man who needs no introduction, mainly because he moves like smoke in the night. You can't catch what you can't see. A true ninja in all sense of the word. The friendliest pirate giant I've ever met, and the second best player of Tekken 4 I've ever met the other night. The best man, Nathan White.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of asking my father on how best man speech should start. He replied with quotes from Julius Caesar. Friends, countrymen, Romans. Get real, Dad. I can't open with lines from a dude that betrayed and assassinated a bunch of dudes and moved into a pyramid with a crazy cat lady. Later getting poisoned. That's mental. Anyways, this wedding has been in the making for 12 months, and this speech I managed to pull out of thin air in the final week. I truly hate making speeches, but I shall soldier through, as this is a huge milestone in one of my best mates' life. Oh. And Josh and many others would say, "Suck it up, princess." Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for attending Josh and Emma's wedding. I'm sure not only Sandy, Josh's mother, and Karen Emma's are very proud to see their son and daughter finally tie the knot, but also Barry, who we all wish was here in the room, I'm sure smiling down upon you guys from the afterlife, extremely proud. Not only for his daughter, but also Em's sister Sarah, granddaughter Jess, and niece Rachel, supporting Emma as bridesmaids. I'd like to toast not only Josh and Emma, but Barry also. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now to Josh. I'm not exactly going to roast you, but maybe a bit of tenderising. In a huge way, Josh is still a child. Still wears Ninja Turtle t-shirts. Still into grown sweaty men slapping each other. Still into Lego, weighing his greens, and a fiend for salt. I met Josh around 12 years ago now, through TAFE. We later became mates passionate about films. We became... Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm glad you still follow through with your family vlogs. There's a huge part in your life I won't mention, but I'll leave that out. But when you started hanging out with the girl next door, man, she resurrected you from a dark times. I used to make comments how your Charlie and Em was Willy Wonka. Your golden ticket has finally arrived. In from your denial, I knew it was true. I'm extremely happy for you, my geeky brother. You're one of the best fathers I've met, and you deserve Emma as a perfect soulmate. Second toast. And I'll pass it on to Rachel Emma's.
I'm going to start off tonight by thanking Emily and Josh for inviting me to be a part of this amazing day. Sorry, I'm very nervous. It has been nothing short of adventurous and a pleasure to have been given the role of maid of honour. Being able to share in such a special day with you both, along with the gorgeous bridal party, and everybody who has taken the time to be here with us, celebrating this marriage and enjoying this amazing reception. This wedding has been a long time in the making and wouldn't be possible without the help of the family and friends who put in the 110% effort with their love and creative skills to make it all happen. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Emily's cousin, Rachel, and over the years we have created a lot of memories from the days as kids we spent together, the late nights up talking in our college days, and sharing the joys of raising our beautiful children. Never been so proud of you, Emily, as I am today. I've watched you grow from a young public girl to a beautiful woman and mother, and a beautiful today a now glowing, glamorous bride. Emily and Josh, can I say how beautiful and handsome they both look? I've never seen a couple so perfectly matched. When you are together, it's difficult to ignore the love and adoration that you two have. Emily, you're outstanding, caring cousin friend, and in my heart I know that you're the happiest couple with Josh. Josh, you have chosen a wonderful woman to be your wife, and all I ask is that you take good care of her and keep her laughing always. I'd like to take this moment to officially welcome you into our family, and I have a special gift for you. And I'm sure everyone is aware of Josh's fascination with superheroes and life, one being Iron Man. So Josh, from me, this special gift is to help you become the man you've always wanted to be. Emily's superhero, Iron Man. Welcome to the family, and with love and happiness. Let's toast.
Josh and Emily.
Let's give Rachel and Nathan another round of applause. Public speaking is not easy, and my lower back gets sweaty every time I do it, and it's gross. You can picture that. Just take a second. All right, we've come to the end of our formal part of the speeches, but it's not quite over just yet. I'm now opening the floor to anyone who would just like to say any small words or a speech or anything that, there we go. I don't even, yeah, there we go. Is there anybody else? No pressure whatsoever, just any kind words that you'd like to pass on publicly to the bride and the groom.
Emily and Josh, I don't think I've ever had the honour of standing before such a beautiful couple. You've matched perfectly, and you've helped me tremendously over this year. I remember when my father first passed away, there wasn't a day when Emily wouldn't talk to me about how I was going and how the family was going. She organised everything for us, as Mum said, and she kept us going through hard times. Josh, of course, was annoying as always, videoing me at every time. But that's what I love about Josh. You see, he's such a good family man that he takes all the time out of his own day to film what his kids are doing for the world to see, because he's so proud of them, and it shows in how he's raised all of them. I'm so proud of you two for getting together, and today's been exceptional. So, from the Bowen family to the Langley Grand family, I thank you.
That's lovely. Is there anybody else before we close this part of the night? No. All right, let's get on to some thank yous. Clearly, all of this didn't just come out of nowhere. So, a really big thank you from Josh and Emma to Liz, Karen, Sandy, for all of the hard work you guys have been putting in. It all looks wonderful, and I think everyone can agree. Can we get a round of applause for those guys? Can I get a big thank you and round of applause for the bridal party? Look alive, Hannah. There we go. Big round of applause for those guys supporting Emily. A big round of applause for the groomsmen over here, and also Emily, who kept Josh from going insane over the last couple of days. You've heard of the term bridezilla, but never the term husbandzilla. He was sweating and itching himself like crazy. It was weird. And also a big thank you to their extended family and also their children for putting up with all of this. You guys have done really well. Congratulations. And also, I think we can all say a big thank you to our stormtroopers who came, and Darth Vader who came along today, Lee, Chris, Maddie, another Chris, and Bruce, and R2J9. Let's give those guys a big round of applause. All right, this is the closing of this formal part of the night. We'll now be moving on to dessert and to the cake cutting, and I'll let you guys know when we'll be doing the cake cutting. Thank you.